And welcome to Channel 19, as Channel 19 gives you girls lacrosse, field hockey.
That's in the spring.
That is in the spring, yes, of course, as the Sterling Silver Knights take on the West Deptford Eagles. And
West Deptford, we always say they're good in most sports and definitely good in field hockey. Great day out. Just a great day out, clear. As we've been having, John, all fall. We've really had good weather. Hasn't been too hot. I know you go through Septembers where it's in the low 90s a lot, but we really got away from that, and it's just been pleasant even into October.
It really has, and with the nice temperatures, down in the 70s. Of course, you had the last game up in the 60s. Didn't really feel like it was in the 60s.
And we're fighting off the sun here. At least I know I am. So I get my hat a little bit tilted to the side as we just had our picture there. There we go. We have our picture now. And this is a West Deptford team that, John, just like a lot of the other sports at West Deptford, are very good. They're usually, whatever sport you're in, at the top of the conference. Sometimes along with us, or sometimes we're ahead of them. But West Deptford traditionally is very good in field hockey. And there you look at the Colonial Liberty standings. Obviously, Sterling have the tough year. Haddon Heights outstanding at 17-0, followed by Haddonfield. Collingswood, the middle of the pack. They're usually a pretty good field hockey team, but 8-6 overall this year. You look at some of the scoring leaders for Sterling. Amber Powell had 17 goals, 3 assists. Alina Donahue, 6 goals, 3 assists. Ajane Kazoo, I'm sorry if I mispronounced that name, has 5 goals, 2 assists. Caitlin O'Keefe at 3 goals, 2 assists. And Vivian Cesarano at 1 goal, 2 assists. Look at West Deptford. Their leader is Emerson Goldberg at 10 goals, 2 assists. Kelly Levengood at 8 goals, 5 assists. Cassidy Yaruso, I believe that was 6 goals, 4 assists. And we're ready to start.
And you're going to see Sterling not much for the bench this season. You can take a look at the West Deptford bench. They got a lot of players.
They do. It's definitely a team that not only are they good, but they could wear this Sterling team down with all the depth that they have, rotating different players in and out.
Again, Sterling right now trying to find the first win in their own division. West Deptford, of course, coming 5-4 on facing teams in their own division. Of course, 3-4 when they are away, and with Sterling 3-6-1 when they are facing at home. Again, Sterling's the last time West Deptford and the last 5 games West Deptford and Sterling have played all have been a West Deptford shutout. Sterling has not won a game in the last five times they've faced off against each other, all being 9-0, 6-0, 4-0, 6-0, and then 5-0. All wins for West Deptford all the way back in 2019 on the 9th of September.
And one thing, we talked about the conditions out here weather-wise are great. Field looks in great shape. It looks like it was just freshly mowed, not a lot of high grass, and that's always a good thing because sometimes with this ball you're hitting at it and get stuck in the depth of the grass.
Also, it doesn't take that unexpected hop. It still can right now, of course, but, just because of the ground and all, you never know the divots. But it's a lot easier to see those divots now.
Definitely a different game. I know, a lot of schools now are going over to the turf, and just a completely different game on turf as opposed to grass. Probably different, a lot different than any other sport, soccer or football. When you talk about playing on grass as opposed to turf, just because you see the ball just can die in that grass. As we look at the replay here, there's a shot that just got hit off to the side, and West Deptford right now has been spending a lot of time in the Sterling end of the field.
And you are right, on a turf field, it is a lot different and all. The ball reacts different. It moves at a faster pace, and you have, in a way, a lot less surprises on a bounce as on a grass field.
As on a turf field, you mean?
Turf field, yeah.
And the bounce is going to be higher on a turf field, too.
Yeah, it does give that little extra bounce. Yes, it does. But again, it's... Plus, even during the rain, and that's a goal right there for West Deptford, I believe number 24 on that to score that, but we'll take a look.
You know, good job by West Deptford getting a lot of forwards there and just unloaded like a quick wrister, to use the hockey reference.
It was actually number 4, Kelly Levengood, able to score that for the first one for West Deptford right there, as Sterling right now trailing 1-0 behind early in this first quarter. Sterling right now trying to head up to West Deptford's end. Of course, a big important player for Sterling has been Amber Powell, who's played her, I believe, all four years as a varsity, so.
Yeah, I know we'd come out here before. They had obviously better numbers and had a decent team and challenged some of these better teams, but obviously it's definitely difficult when you don't have the numbers that you normally have.
And we'll take a look at the penalty corner right here. West Deptford's going to have an opportunity to score right here. West Deptford's going to try and take a shot, deflects off a stick of Amber Powell, and Sterling able to keep this one away from their goal for right now. And as I take a look at Amber Powell's stats, she has 17 goals and 3 assists.
That's impressive, and it's unfortunate right now, as you see, with West Deptford kind of just pressing ahead, not getting much of a chance here to even get in the offensive end.
And of course, Jalen Riva with 149 saves. Sorry, Rivera with 149 saves, so.
Well, as you can see from the early gun of this game, she definitely gets a lot of action, that's for sure.
Really does, and I mean, in a way, it's good. It's good to see that how many saves she can make and to really help out the team.
It's Jalen Rivera, and she's played in all 16 of the games, been their goalie the entire time.
Freshman, nonetheless. And if I take a look at this, there's only one other player that is not a senior, and that is junior. Wait, I could be wrong with this one, actually. Don't actually quote me on that. I'm only looking at the stat sheet. I gotta take a look, hopefully.
I don't know if we have the years there.
No, I don't think we have the years, but well, on our stat sheet, only the junior of, how do you say that last name?
What name are you talking about, John? Ajane Kazi.
Kazi, okay. Who is a junior on this team. But I think take a look at Sterling's last shot right here. Really good save right there from the West Deptford goalie right there, who I believe number 13 is don't have on our, it's either, well, here's this. It's only, could be Gina Ina or Paige Dukowski.
We're doing process of elimination here, right, John?
Yeah. Process of elimination right there, and those are the only teams that West Deptford has given us on a full team roster that could play goalies. Oh wait, there's actually one more. Maggie
Reddington.
Reddington. Okay. So
Sterling for a little time got it out of this West Deptford. And I think you just need a good shot deep and just, I guess, the hockey version of dump and chase. Hit it as hard as you can and go after it.
Well, they were able to get an opportunity at goal, but get a great save.
And John, that was the extent of my field hockey knowledge. But we try our best.
We do try our best. I probably have a little bit more because I know you can't use, if it hits your foot, it's a foul. And if it hits the other side of your stick,
I was just going to say that. That's another thing that I know.
So
remember we played gym class and I was treated like hockey, using both sides of the stick, and the teacher just kept yelling the entire time. Yeah, me, myself, and everybody else. That was we just went ahead, played our own game. Well, this is good. They're getting into the other end of the field, giving our goalie a little bit of a break. Obviously, seen a decent amount of action here early on.
Deptford now getting another, now going back to Sterling's end right here. It's thought for a minute hit the back foot of Sterling, but doesn't. Goes into the middle, gets intercepted right out and comes back out for West Deptford to grab now. West Deptford's going to try and send something back into the center, maybe. Does. West Deptford sending something. Sterling sends it back out. Right now, West Deptford really fighting for it. Sends something back in the center. Goalie has to kick this one away. Does.
Wow, and you could see the West Deptford forward was relentless. And, okay, they're going to get a little bit of a break here.
Take a look. Here comes the...
Yeah, we said the grass looks great, but not in that area that gets obviously a lot of action. You saw the cloud of dust lift up.
Comes West Deptford now, going to set it up an opportunity now. Just takes a shot, doesn't go anywhere. West Deptford now trying to find something to go on. That's going to hit off the foot, and another penalty corner right here for West Deptford.
So this is where you get the opportunities to score. Obviously for West Deptford, another chance here.
Almost gets an opportunity right there to score against Sterling. West Deptford just shy of that.
Good job by Rivera there.
Almost gets a slight West Deptford trying to get a slight deflection off of it, but unable to. As that ball goes out, that's going to be a ball for West Deptford. High ball, though, comes back straight to a Sterling player. And a foul against Sterling. Sterling now, non-likely situation, and that's going to be Sterling's ball right there.
Well, good opportunity to get things upfield. This is where you're counting on a good hit, initial hit from Amber Powell. She was able to do it a couple minutes ago, and they got the ball in the West Deptford end. West Deptford doing a good job stepping up now, taking control.
Big shot coming in. Stopped from Sterling's defense. Amber Powell just takes that one out, and he takes a nice long run into the West Deptford end. West Deptford stops that one.
It's Maddie Klein right there battling. West Deptford defender. This is Isabella D'Angelo bringing the ball up.
Shot coming in, long shot.
Too far out. Too far out there. Kind of went across her body, hit it, and they knew it right away. Has to be inside the inside arc to score. So I guess you're hitting it from far out like that in hopes that you have somebody in net front. It's almost, you know, you need a pass or a deflection.
Either way, West Deptford back at Sterling's end. Sterling now having to defend again. Comes West Deptford now with an opportunity right here.
Deptford with a girl in front right there. She's going to get a shot.
It's going to be a goal right there for West Deptford. We'll take a look at the replay right here.
Good job here of, I believe that's number 22, Emmy Goldberg, coming around here and fighting for it, getting control, and then just going back the other way. And the goalie had the short side covered, but not the wide side. And just like that, West Deptford is up 2-0. Here's the replay here. You see it go back out to Goldberg. Really fought hard for it. You had the Sterling defender there. That was Shahila Jonatel. But she wasn't able to contain Goldberg. Once Goldberg got the ball free, just turned around and fired it, and it looked like she knew where the spot was she was going to. Goldberg is the leading scorer, now adding on to that with her 11th goal, 2 assists. I think a decent amount of these girls also play lacrosse. Not sure. I'm pretty sure Caitlin O'Keefe plays lacrosse. I think Amber Powell, but not 100% sure. These two sports, lacrosse and field hockey, are just a kind of a good crossover sport.
They really are, and it's, you know, played different, of course, between the boys and the girls, but on with lacrosse, and that's going to be the first quarter action done and dealt with. West Deptford able to score 2, one from Kelly Levengood and the other one from Emmy Goldberg. We'll be right back for second quarter action.
What's up? I'm DJ Wagner, and I play for Camden High. I got vaccinated against COVID-19 so I can protect my teammates, coaches, family, and friends.
I got my shot because I know the truth. The vaccine works and saves lives.
With the Delta variant spreading, we need you to get off the bench and get in the game.
No excuses.
The vaccine is the best way we can protect our community.
This is your shot.
This is your shot.
Make it count.
For a list of free vaccination locations, visit CamdenCounty.com/vaccine.
We all have places to go, people to see, and things to do. But while on the move, it pays to be street smart. Somerdale is home to several heavily traveled streets, busy intersections, and bustling shopping travelers. Pedestrian Safety Education Campaign. Learn more at BeStreetSmartNJ.org. And let's be street smart, Somerdale.
Welcome back to second quarter action here, and you're joined us by Kevin Schulz and myself, John Hallwood, here to bring you coverage of today's game of girls lacrosse. I'm saying it again, almost said it again, field hockey this time. It's field hockey.
I'm here to correct you, John.
But again, West Deptford leading this right now 2-0 over Sterling. You saw right behind us the new looking, good-looking truck.
Looks awesome.
It does.
We were blocking it. They didn't need to see us. They just needed to see the truck. I'm sure that was getting everybody's attention, and it really looks great. Looks outstanding, really stands out, and something that we got about, what, about a month ago? You got that done?
Yeah, I think it was about a month ago now, actually, yeah, thinking about it. If not, just like 2 to 3 weeks.
So, looking great, and right now, Sterling, you know, we came into this game obviously hearing a lot about West Deptford, and rightfully so, real good team. A lot of the action was in the Sterling end, but hey, you know, they only have 2 goals to show for it. And right now, you're seeing Sterling doing a good job pressing ahead. Amber Powell had a good hit to get the ball up here. I haven't seen Sterling with much time in the West Deptford zone, but there have been a couple times, and again, that kind of takes the pressure off the Sterling defense.
Deptford now gonna try and get something as their players trip and all. Sterling will regain possession. And you take a look right here as the 2 players trip. They just both go for the ball here. So West Deptford now has the ball. Sterling hopefully trying to reclaim back possession of the ball, but...
And I don't think you can overstate enough. Obviously, you know, you want to get in the offensive end and score, but, you know, for most of the first quarter, the Sterling defenders were just running around chasing, and they definitely get a little bit of a break here when Sterling has it in the offensive end. So even if you don't score, you're really helping your defense. Because we said, John, you looked at the other sideline and behind the other bench, the difference in depth is night and day. You had a pretty good-sized team there for West Deptford, but not so much for Sterling.
Right now, Sterling really has no substitutions.
No.
As for West Deptford, they have a whole bench, if not another team on that bench right there. So if they really wanted to, if West Deptford ever really wanted to, they could probably switch out their whole team.
Oh, no doubt about it. No doubt.
As Sterling's gonna...
You saw Caitlin O'Keefe take it over there. She's going to hustle back in position. This is Isabella D'Angelo, forward and a midfielder.
Comes maybe a Sterling cross right here as the play gets stopped, and it's going to be just going to be a corner.
You see West Deptford doing a good job defending D'Angelo. They're getting somebody out on her, doing a good job away from the ball, covering everybody. But hey, as I say that, Maddie Klein gets the ball across the middle, and Sterling had an opportunity.
And this is going to be a penalty corner right here for Sterling. So Sterling now with a chance to score here.
And as I said, they were covering Klein real good, but she got away from the defender. And once they got the ball towards the net, Sterling had a few forwards there that were open. The ball just kind of sailed through the crease, or that area close to the crease.
And then here comes another penalty corner here for Sterling. And Sterling with another opportunity to get a score here. Amber Powell now maybe going to take the shot. Goes around one player and loses the ball right there. Now West Deptford trying to head up to Sterling's end. Let's see if Sterling can stop them from doing that. They surely can, as Amber Powell sends it right back up to Sterling's offense.
I'm impressed. Sterling has been in the attack. Here's you look at him go to that short side right there, probably for the last, what, 2 or 3 minutes, John?
They have, as they get another penalty corner. So Sterling honestly getting plenty of opportunities this quarter, of the second quarter, of course. It's just if Sterling can take those opportunities and make them into something.
Well, that's the key. And again, this is your chance right here. It's a matter of stopping it, getting in position. You see the pass right there, back and forth between Powell and D'Angelo, and they got it in front. Does Caitlin O'Keefe, but really being hounded by the West Deptford defender there. Sterling's going to get another opportunity here.
See what happens.
With a nice move, and she's going to get a shot. They're going to get a rebound, and they're going to get a goal.
Wow. So Sterling makes this a one-goal game right here, as Sterling gets the goal off the penalty corner here as Amber Powell takes the shot. And it's going to be number 18.
That's Caitlin O'Keefe with the goal. So good job there by Caitlin O'Keefe in front. And also Amber Powell, she had that one move past the defender, was able to get about 6 to 8 feet closer. And that made a difference, getting that much closer in the shot. And Sterling had forwards out in front. Obviously, Caitlin O'Keefe was able to make it count as we look at it again on the replay right there.
Well, now this game will not end as a shutout in those last 5 games back all the way set back in September 9th, 2019. So Sterling just 1 goal away now from tying this.
Yeah, okay, give credit. Hey, they're completely outmanned, but you know, you really saw a good job just not only getting to the other end, but maintaining the attack by Sterling for a good 4 to 5 minutes.
Yeah, West Deptford back into Sterling's end, trying to claim a goal as Rivera kicks that one away and goes to be a West Deptford corner. Sterling able to defend that corner very well, trying to take it back up to West Deptford's end. Sterling able to still claim possession. Powell will try to send that one all the way to the West Deptford end. Does reach there, but West Deptford player is there, and now fight, and West Deptford regains back possession.
Go.
Out on the outside. She set up that goal to Caitlin O'Keefe. Now in the lead to 2-1.
Foul called. Sterling still gets to keep possession. Tries to send it up. Maddie Klein unable to right there. West Deptford now has a chance and an opportunity. Sterling's defense able to stay there and hold strong as West Deptford now has an opportunity. Oh no, it stays Sterling ball. Amber Powell's going to hit this one away.
And that's how they've gotten the initial hit up the field by good shots by Amber Powell. They try it right there, but West Deptford cuts it off, and O'Keefe takes it to the outside. Okay, and at halftime, we are going to meet the Sterling field hockey team and play a little game of Name That Tune. with them. So we should have a little bit of fun with that.
Of course, the sports broadcasting class always doing a good job on doing stuff around for the sports and during the fall. Of course, you can always check that on YouTube. So you can always find the boys soccer and girls lineup. I believe it's the boys' most embarrassing moments and the girls for best goal celebration.
Okay.
But you can, again, for the rest, you can always check us on Sterling for the Channel 19's YouTube page. Of course, you can find the rest right there.
Look at that, Mr. K. John's doing YouTube promotions unprovoked. He's hired.
Yay! You can see right there, there's the address right there where you can find those videos, of course. And of course, some of you guys are watching here on YouTube.
And it's great in this day and age. You can just use your voice remote on your TV and get it up there and watch it at your leisure, or go to Channel 19. Well, this is different for the games, but to watch the games. But the anything you want to access, you can get You can do that by going to www.youtube.sterlingtv19. Again, on your voice remote, it'll get you right there and show you all the different options.
Amber Powell still with it. This game's still very close. But again, you kind of wonder when West Deptford's bench becomes just a little too much for Sterling.
I agree. When you get to the second half, I mean, that's when it's going to get tough not having anybody not having any depth.
I mean, you don't want to be doubtful or anything, but you kind of, in your back of your mind, you always think like...
No, it's a point. It's definitely a fair point. I know, we've done a decent amount of soccer games this year, and that's one strength when you're talking about the boys' soccer team. I think the girls' soccer team, too, has some depth, but I haven't seen as many of their games. But you'll see Coach Marley's roll in. There was one time they had 9 or 10 guys rolling out there.
The full team lineup right there.
They feel like they can really take it to certain teams, especially when you get to the latter part of the game.
Of course, next game, very important game actually, Thursday, October 21st. West Deptford will be coming here at Sterling. This is for the division title. It all comes down to this. It has been, I have spoken to some of the soccer players. If they do lose this game, they tie with West Deptford.
Sterling got a little fortunate in that Haddon Township beat West Deptford the other day, so that helped out. But they definitely control their own destiny. Now, the other part, getting the #1 seed in Group 1 is kind of out of the question at this point. But at least with a win, you have a pretty good chance of getting the #2 seed in Group 2, and obviously the outright winner of the conference.
Again, very tough game right there for Sterling, losing to Haddonfield 2-1. But Sterling looking to come back after that loss and hopefully beating a division rival of West Deptford, who has, last time they faced against them, ended that game with 0-0, of course. Of course, that game went into overtime. So.
And the thing I think Sterling's boys soccer and the girls soccer team, for that matter, they had a loss yesterday, is you're getting everybody, once the secret's out on you and word gets out on what you've been doing at this point, the teams have outstanding records, you're getting everybody's A game. And I think that's what we definitely saw yesterday from Haddonfield, a younger team, but a team that really came out firing in that first half.
You always want to beat your division rival, not to mention the, at that time, undefeated team. Of course, Sterling's streak ends at, now record is 13-1-1. course, we were also speaking to Justin Maroney. He said that loss was eventually going to come, as that ball goes just wide right there. Sterling almost about to score.
And in the whole scheme of things, that loss might not hurt you too much. Again, if you win tomorrow, and a number 2 seed means most of the way you're going to have the home field advantage, obviously, except for a championship game against Delran.
Of course, that ends the second quarter right there. We'll be right back for the third quarter after this.
And we are going to meet the girls' field hockey team.
West Deptford leading this 2-1.
Amber Powell, senior, center mid, Stratford, New Jersey.
Alina Donahue, senior, forward, Sommerdown, New Jersey.
Caitlin O'Keefe, senior, midfield, Stratford, New Jersey.
Madison Klein, senior, forward, Somerdale, New Jersey.
Vivian Cesarano, senior, defense, Stratford, New Jersey.
Isabella D'Angelo, senior, midfield, Laurel Springs, New Jersey.
Isabella Morales-Wells, senior, defense, Laurel Springs, New Jersey.
Sahela Janatul, senior, defense, Stratford, New Jersey.
Jalen Rivera, freshman, goalie, Somerdale.
Where were you? You were supposed to meet me at my locker.
I had to get my books.
Let's go.
Where are we going?
Don't worry about it.
Who sings this? Is this Miss Johnson's song? I don't know. I don't know. Tell Me What You Really Want by, I don't know who it is. Oh my god, what is the name of the song?
Fergalicious by Fergie?
It's the I don't know who sings this. No, Ooh. Who sings this?
Get pop DJ on the speakers up tonight on the fight till we see the sunlight. TikTok by Kesha. But the party don't stop, you know. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Wait, give me a day. Who sings this? Jeez, and we danced all the best song ever. Oh, best song ever by One Direction. Wonderwall by Oasis. Take me on a sky. I got a pocket full of sunshine. I love it and know I am. Whoa.
Wait. Oh, bye, NSYNC.
In my head that I can't keep. Oh, got me singing like. I'll pause, stuck on replay. I don't know who sings it. Someone Shazam it. I don't know.
And welcome back for third quarter action right here. Sterling right now just trailing by 1 goal. West Deptford able to get 2 goals in the first quarter. Sterling able to get the first goal, their first goal in the second quarter.
More importantly, Sterling had a decent amount of attack time too there, John. We said it for about a good 5 minutes. It wasn't just when they got the goal, they happened to get there and got through a shot on net. They were patient and did a good job keeping it fairly deep, or as deep as you can get, for a long period of time in that West Deptford zone.
Of course, back in the second and near the end of the second quarter, West Deptford had a couple chances to score. Didn't get those chances to really count anything, so Sterling just able to get away.
And a good start to this third quarter, getting the ball deep in the West Deptford zone, only to go wide of the net and have it now come the other way.
Sterling trying to get something now. He's going to go into the center. West Deptford able to go right there, and that's going to be a penalty corner right here for Sterling. So Sterling right now with an opportunity to get another goal right now.
Great chance right here. This is, you know, leading in this game, everything we heard, I thought it was going to be a really tough game, and it kind of played that way early on, but this is definitely an opportunity for Sterling.
Amber Powell's now going to take a shot at this, and it goes in. Amber Powell with a second goal.
Now, I don't know if that was a tip-in or it was Amber Powell. Let's see, John, on the replay.
No, I think that's 100% Amber Powell's goal.
It was, okay. In any event, a good shot there by Powell, and just like that, yeah, that was Amber Powell. Amber Powell gets the second goal to knock things up 2-2. So this is pretty impressive what's going on. Obviously, the girls have had a tough year. We've talked at length about the lack of numbers, but they are playing really well, and right now have West Deptford back on their heels.
Sterling gonna try and get a third goal by the looks of things as that ball goes out, and that's gonna stay Sterling.
And if you look at Sterling, I mean, they have some goal scorers. Obviously, we've seen Powell with 17 goals, so the ability to score, the ability to finish is there. And I'm sure they've lost some games. Obviously, they've given up a decent amount of goals, but just because after a while, you're going to get to the point where you don't have the numbers, and there's probably teams that get the best of them late in games.
Of course, you're making that point. I'm looking at Sterling's last 5 games. Doesn't really prove you that point, really, to T, as they...
Well, that's Sterling versus West Deptford. I'm saying overall.
At max score out of Sterling's last 5 games, they've only scored a muster of 2 goals in those last 5 games.
But they've given up a decent amount.
They've given up 4 goals twice, 6 goals and the 5 goal, and then they, last time on October 9th against Haddon Heights, they let up 10 goals.
Yeah, but I think the last 5 games were against some of the better teams. I think, yeah,
Haddon Heights is your
tops in the conference.
Is your conference. Hanfield's always good. Collingswood is as of right now a mid-table team.
But what I was saying was, you look overall.
Yeah.
Sterling and West Deptford are close in the number of goals scored.
West Deptford takes it.
They get another one.
If that took off at the deflection, I think that might have been O'Keefe on the deflection. Well,
Let's get a look at it here, John.
look right here. Powell takes the shot, and I am right.
Let's see.
O'Keefe takes the deflection.
Here's a different angle. We might be able to see it a little bit better.
Because this ball goes a different way.
It's okay. O'Keefe got her stick on it, so Caitlin O'Keefe is going to get credit for the go-ahead goal.
Here we go. This is going to be a better look right here, hopefully. Powell takes it.
Yep.
Yep.
That's Caitlin O'Keefe with the tip, and that's tough. She got it on that upper part of the stick. Good hand-eye coordination by Caitlin O'Keefe.
Sterling right now. Caitlin O'Keefe now is with the second goal, with her second goal of the game right now. Sterling right now leading this 3-2. Really, just a turn of events. Really, not really. We weren't really expecting this.
No, I mean it's the attack time is flipped. Really, between West Deptford and a lot of the first half, and now Sterling really turning the tables. We're getting another view of the tip. Yeah, this is going to be a real good one here. You see Powell there. She's going to go back, and you see Caitlin O'Keefe getting in position and just was able to get it and hit it to the side. The goalie wasn't going. That's an outstanding shot in on net by Powell, and an even better tip by Caitlin O'Keefe, again, to put Sterling ahead, surprisingly, 3-2 against a very tough West Deptford team. And we definitely know what we have the last 5 times, John, we have on there.
The last time that we faced.
More than that. We're not exactly sure how many games in a row West Deptford has won against Sterling, but it's a lot. Yep.
So Sterling trying to get an unexpected win, a big major upset against West Deptford. West Deptford right now trying to claw their way themselves back out of the ditch that they put themselves into. Sterling right now looking really strong in this third quarter here. I think that a lot of confidence came off of that second quarter.
And you see this, and we see it in soccer a lot, when teams get a goal and are playing with a lot of confidence, they're winning the one-on-one battles, and you're seeing that more from Sterling, a lot more, obviously, now than you did early on in the game.
Yeah, you really see the confidence boost from Sterling, and honestly, it's really surprising how much a goal boosts up a team, or even a great save.
Sure.
Can really boost a team in a close game.
And now when you're seeing West Deptford come at Sterling, their arrested defense, where they were just running around chasing that entire first quarter.
Sterling now having to play defense, just trying to get this one out now, and Sterling will get that one out now. West Deptford's having some of their time in an attack.
It's amazing the turn of events when you look at all these different scores.
Yeah.
And I mean, just getting shut out. You see a 9-0 game as recently as this year. And to turn the tables and be in a position that they're in right now is just impressive.
Really, really impressive. Of course, I believe, if I am wrong, today is the 20th. No, today wouldn't be the 20th. Today would be the 19th, wouldn't it? Oh, today is the 20th. So basically about a full year. Last time they played on the 21st of October of last year. That game ended in 6-0.
Well, they played the 20th of 2021.
Of last year.
Last month.
by the last year's. Yeah. Okay. The most goals that we've scored against this year was against Lindewald, and that was 9 goals. September 24th. Of course, we also had that game. We had the other game live coverage against Paulsboro. We had 7 goals in that game.
We definitely have the ability to finish if we get in close. See, we're getting, yeah, they're just retrieving the ball on the other side.
Yeah, it just went out, so Sterling's gonna get this one and try and get it back into West Deptford's end. West Deptford able to intercept, now trying to send it right back to the Sterling's end, which they do. So Sterling again having to defend a lot so far.
Al doing a good job. You know, we said how she's impacted the offensive part of this game, doing a good job
and now
defensively, and West Deptford has an opportunity.
West Deptford has an opportunity right here on this penalty corner right now. See what happens there. This one comes a little way out, so Sterling takes a little sigh of relief right there on defense. Trying to get around 2 players, unable to. Amber Powell now is going to have it. See what she can do with it.
Nice job by Caitlin O'Keefe battling right there.
Sorry, my bad. It wasn't Amber Powell, it was Caitlin O'Keefe. Thank you there.
That's your first mistake all year, John. Now you got to go a whole nother year without making one.
Man.
You think you can do that?
Hopefully. Hopefully I can. I think I can. Take a look at the collision right there. That's going to be a foul right there. And Sterling now trying to gets it in to West Deptford's end. And now Sterling has a chance to attack right here. Big opportunity in there right now. This could be 4-0. Wow. I mean, 4-2, but that goes in and hits the side netting, and that's going to be West Deptford's ball.
Trying to shoot on that short side, and usually when teams are the better team and they get in a situation like that, then you'll see them fire back. But Sterling is still pushing the issue, and there's Powell right there getting through, and wow, what a move.
What a move, and almost has,
moves.
Yeah, has a chance to score, as this is going to be a penalty corner right here for Sterling.
And it's neat the way Amber Powell just kind of twisted her stick around and just has like a little nifty move that she uses to get around probably about 3 different West Deptford defenders.
Just like how the ice hockey players do it. How they use the one outside of the stick. Sterling loses the opportunity. Amber Powell loses her stick now, and Sterling's now got to try and keep it back in Sterling at West Deptford's end, which they do for right now.
And a good job by Caitlin O'Keefe chasing 2 West Deptford forwards that looked like they were going to go upfield, kind of stripped the ball and brought it up and almost got around the corner, but now it's going to come the other way.
And you take a look right, maybe you saw right there was 2 sticks getting stuck together. Here we go. That just happened.
All right, John, you have to stay stuck sticks 10 times fast. Come on.
Stuck sticks, stuck sticks, stuck sticks, stuck sticks.
Keep going. You only did it 6 times. Go, John. Come on. We're running out of time.
Stuck sticks, stuck sticks.
Jeez, John. I said 10 times, not 6. Of course, I'm not going to do it.
Of course not.
West Deptford's having all kinds of problems getting it out of their own end.
The thing is, they get it once they do stay in Sterling's end for a bit, but they're just unable to get anything off of those opportunities. And Sterling right now, with the opportunities that they have been given, have scored on them.
And we talked about the advantage West Deptford's going to have late in the game. You see them look like they're going to have sub some people in, but Sterling's on the run now, right now, that looks like the team that has the depth, and they're playing strong late in this game as we're creeping in on the fourth quarter coming up soon.
Amber Powell single-handedly going through the defense. That ball goes just out a little bit wide. Now let's see if Sterling can get a late goal right here. As the final seconds come down, and Sterling won't do it. Take a look at that last shot. Amber Powell going, dribbling through the defense. Just an amazing shot right there from Amber Powell. As this game right now, Sterling leading this 3-2 in the third, at the end of the third quarter. We'll be right back for fourth quarter action right after this. And welcome to fourth quarter action. This fourth quarter has already started. Sterling right now leading this 3-2, and we don't know the last time that Sterling has beaten West Deptford in field hockey. So,
well, we definitely know Sterling's been shut out the last 5 times. But beyond that, again, we're not sure. If anybody's watching on YouTube Live, give Mr. K a call or a text and let him know. John's going to be working hard in this last quarter, checking his phone and trying to get in touch with all his contacts throughout South Jersey to find out when the last time was that Sterling had beaten West Deptford. I know Mr. Strauss and I did a playoff game where we were a real low-seeded game, and West Deptford was highly seeded, and I mean, it might have been like a 5-1 game. It wasn't even really close. I mean, we didn't even battle them the way we're right now. I mean, we're dominating the second, or the whole third quarter, and towards the end of the second quarter, we dominated. So just quite impressive.
Really is. And again, we talked about the bench sizes. Sterling has no substitutions whatsoever, and West Deptford has a whole entire different team right there, if not 2 different teams, including this one that's on the
and you had
field.
The nice tip by Caitlin O'Keefe, and it was set up by Amber Powell with the shot. And boy, the way Amber Powell can go through defenders either with moves or just power through them and still keep the ball on her stick is so impressive. And you can see why. She's got, what, 18 goals. I know it was 17 coming in. What did she get? One?
Yeah, she got one.
So she got her 18th goal, if I remember correctly. Let me look at my sheet just to confirm that. Yep, 17 goals coming in, 18 now with today's goal.
My question is, as a total amount, if she's reached over, if not just 100 goals, if close to it.
Oh, for her career. And we will talk to the seniors after this game. Amber Powell's a senior, so we'll be asking them things. And maybe some of these girls who have played for a few years might be able to give us some deeper insight on the last time they had beaten West Deptford. I'm sure somebody on the team knows, even if it was before they were here, just in talking to people, they might know.
Sterling right now is trying to get back into West Deptford's end. Just trying not to let West Deptford get back in their end. So that's going to be still West Deptford's ball.
You saw O'Keefe, you saw Ajane Kazay right there, frustrating West Deptford as they get it up now and into Sterling end with a little bit of a chip shot. And they get it out in front.
And that's going to hit off of a West Deptford player. Doesn't matter. That goal does not count.
No. They're going to get a... Sterling's going to get a shot here by Amber Powell.
Hit the knee of the West Deptford player.
Powell's got a good hit there. And this is what's really gotten them going the other way. Unfortunately, this one's out of bounds. West Deptford's going to be able to restart here. Good job by Powell stepping up. Nice little nifty pass to the other forward here for West Deptford.
It's one of those things with Amber Powell, when that ball's with her and all, that ball is glued to her stick almost.
Yeah, I agree.
Of course, you saw that one time where she cut through the defense like it was nothing, using all the fancy stick work that she was able to use right there.
There's a good hit, and you see it pop over the stick right there. There's D'Angelo, Isabel D'Angelo battling hard there. Georgette Chroma defending for Sterling. It's number 8.
Just about 9 minutes and 45 seconds remain officially as I look ahead over the clock that they have. I think this is the only time that we actually have an official time where we can actually say it's this time.
Yeah. Very helpful. And it's amazing how far away it is, but it's still clear.
Clear as day.
Even to my old man eyes here.
Nice shot right there for Amber Powell. Sets up something for Sterling, maybe.
And you see D'Angelo doing a good job. When you get that hard shot, it's tough to control it. She did a good job knocking it down, getting control, but wasn't able to get through the defender, but showing good stick skills in just stopping that. And now we're going to see her on that far side, the Maddie Klein.
Amber Powell's gonna have a chance to send this one right into the goal right there.
Brings it back.
Goes
all
around.
the time. There's that sticks it. Wow, she is just so impressive with how she stick handles. And there we see a rebound. Sterling's not able to get anybody on that. Had a couple people out in front, but unable to slam on that. This one's going to go the other way. Got a bad bounce over the stick, and
Sterling,
West Deptford has numbers.
So right now, just try to slow down West Deptford. Let your team come back and maybe help you defend.
Deptford getting control right in front to the short side. And are they going to get a corner here, John?
We're going to see
happen?
here. It is basically not a penalty corner, but it is like a corner here. They're going to send that one ball high. Sends it right into the middle. And that's going to be against West Deptford. So a missed opportunity again for West Deptford right there, as we're just about we are halfway through this fourth quarter. Sterling, by this point, just not really looking at the clock, just wanting to get another goal just for security reasons.
Oh, that would be, if they were able to get an insurance goal here, it would be unbelievable. But I just like the way they're playing. They're winning the battles to the balls and getting defenders in front of the forwards of West Deptford, out in front of the net and in the crease.
That ball's going to go out. That's going to be still Sterling's ball right here. Sterling right now coming into West Deptford's end right now, and Sterling could have a big chance of maybe scoring here if they can get something into the center of the goal.
And you see Powell just kind of staying back a little bit more now.
Protect the lead.
I play with the lead, yeah, protecting the lead. But West Deptford, who is obviously a team that can score a lot, is pretty good in transition. We're seeing it right now. And they get tangled up with Powell.
Shot coming in.
Shot, and that's going to go wide.
And this is going to be a chance right now for West Deptford.
And we're below the 6-minute mark, John, so
hope you guys grabbed your popcorn. You're going to be in a very interesting 5 minutes and 30 seconds right here.
No doubt about it.
Ball's going to go high, able to control it. It's now going to go into the center. It's bouncing around. Still not in, and this is going to be a foul, and Sterling will gain back possession.
Wow, that's a big one. And again, you saw O'Keefe, who had that last goal, the go-ahead goal right there, doing a good job of defense. Everybody's tangled up. You see Cesarano there out in front. Good job on D, and I believe that was also, also we have Janitol.
Sterling still holding on to possession right now. Just hit it into the 4 minutes and 46 seconds. Stafford right now looking to, trying to get something going right now. As stick was kind of lost right there. Amber Powell's gonna, you just want, by this point, you just want to let her hit this one away, far away from your end.
You can see West Deptford looking on, the girls on the side, that they look like they're in a state of shock right now.
Yeah, they do look like a state of shock.
Cannot believe this is happening. If we, you look at West Deptford right now has beaten Sterling, shut out Sterling the last 6 times, and again, we said we don't know when the last time was where Sterling had beaten West Deptford. It's been a long time, and we're hoping in our post-game show we can possibly find out from somebody. But
don't jinx it just yet.
No, I know. Well, we'll still bring it up, win or lose. When you look at West Deptford right now getting an opportunity, there you see, I believe that was Cesarano. Hopefully I said the name right, but probably butchered it. Sorry about that, Vivian. Hitting the ball out, so the defenders, again, are playing a big part here late in this game with 3 minutes and 18 seconds remaining. West Deptford just putting the pressure on here late.
And that's going to be a penalty corner right here for West Deptford. A big, big, big opportunity with 3 minutes now left.
No doubt, no doubt.
Here we go. It comes in. Can West Deptford control this? Amber Powell comes out, and that Amber Powell loses her stick, which actually is a foul right there, and Sterling will claim back the ball.
Well, so much for that good opportunity. We're at 2:40.
Amber Powell doesn't get a good spot off the stick, but now O'Keefe will get a nice hit off. West Deptford now has a chance, another chance right now. See, Sterling can hold and defend. Nearly close.
Wow. Great save by the goaltender, Rivera. And I think what Sterling needs right now is probably the one with the best shot is Amber Powell to get it and just hit it upfield.
2 minutes remaining now left in this fourth quarter. Here we go. Amber Powell able to deflect that one, and that's going to just be another penalty corner right here. So you have 1 minute and 40 seconds now left. Sterling nearly holding on by a thread. West Deptford now takes a shot. That bounces up still. West Deptford still has a shot. O'Keefe now battling for it. Them wanting a penalty corner, and that hits off the foot of West Deptford now. Sterling.
Wow, it's going the other way. And we've got 110. Hit it as hard as you can, right? She just missed on it. And they're still going to get the possession here as we go under a minute. You see O'Keefe battling there. Looks like is there a trip, and I'm sure if that's a foul.
And that is a foul, and that's going to be another penalty corner right here. It's mere seconds are ticking by, so West Deptford's got to hit this one quick. Time is not on the factor for West Deptford.
As we look at 38 seconds.
Here we go. West Deptford now hits this one away. This was a very bad short, if not short corner here.
Has to go back out before she can get it in.
Sterling now, and this is another corner here.
Wow. 20 seconds left, so they got to hurry to set this one up.
If not, this is your final opportunity as we just hit about 10 seconds now. Here we go. I don't know what West Deptford's doing right now. This clock's about to go off. And that should be it. Is the refs keeping extra time? I think refs are keeping extra time for this one.
Wow.
I think refs are keeping extra time for this one.
And what's the...
I
don't know the reasoning behind that.
Make it count, girls!
Maybe you have to finish out the...
I don't.
Idea. We're at a loss here.
And
yeah, okay, we're guessing. We're here together trying to guess, and in Mr. K said he believes that Sterling just has to clear the zone, and that would make sense with the way things are transpiring here.
See if Sterling can do it. It's been possible before. Comes West Deptford now, looking, finding. And that's going to be the end. That's going to be the end of the game. Sterling wins this against West Deptford for I don't know how long. Sterling wins this 3-2, and it's just unbelievable.
Just an incredible performance by Sterling, just taking control of the second half, down 2-0, coming back with 3 unanswered goals. And boy, these girls have to be thrilled with this win, this huge, huge upset. And we're going to be back and talking to the seniors with a post-game show, and we'll take a little break, and then we'll be back.
We'll be right back for the post-game show, and Sterling wins this 3-2 over West Deptford.
places to go, people to see, and things to do. But while on the move, it pays to be street smart. Somerdale is home to several heavily traveled
People are oblivious to the facts and supportive of the fiction. What should you believe? Believe the facts. COVID-19 is a real problem, and here's how you can do your part. Social distancing works. 6 feet apart from everyone. Proper mask placement prevents the virus from getting in and out, and lets you breathe normally. And if you're not near a sink, you can use hand sanitizer to kill the virus before it can keep spreading. But whenever you can, wash your hands. Soap, water, happy birthday. You know the drill. Let's help each other get through this. Stay safe, stay healthy, and go to cdc.gov for more information.
Girls, give yourself a round of applause right here, because I mean, this was just improbable. I mean, we were looking at the different stats. You guys were shut out, I believe, 6 times in a row against this West Deptford team, and it started out. Talk about how this game started out. I believe you're back on D. What did you guys say to each other when they were up 2-0 and were really putting a lot of pressure on your defense?
You know, we just kept it positive with the comments to our other teammates, encouraging each other, and it worked, so, yeah.
And once you got the first goal, did that kind of pick things up a little bit?
Yeah, I think it got the ball rolling, kept us motivated, and we won, so.
It's just an excellent job. We're going to move our way down here.
Isabella,
I know you're are you a midfielder? You play midfield. The other thing I noticed was that it seemed like once you got the goal, you guys were winning the battles to loose balls. Talk a little bit about that.
I think it really motivated us since we haven't really scored against West Deptford a lot, so it picked it up. Like Shayla said, we got motivated.
Positivity just was like a chain reaction.
I agree.
Wow, that was great. And we're going to move our way down here.
Vivian.
Okay, Vivian. Now you were back on D. Now, one thing we thought was that once you guys got the ball in their zone, and obviously early on in this game you were doing a lot of chasing because they were putting a lot of pressure. Did it give you a little bit of a break, and did you feel rested when the ball was in the West Deptford zone and you were back on D to kind of take a little bit of a break?
Yeah, it was relieving, knowing that the ball was on their side and that we had a chance to score. So we got a break, and it was helpful.
Now, That's good. And I'm a novice to field hockey, know nothing about it. John and I are just kind of learning as we're doing it, as long as Mr. K. But let me ask you this: as a defender back there, you can see everything in front of you. Do you communicate to the forwards and let them know what's happening?
Yeah, we definitely try to tell them like who's on them and where to go and who to pass it to, just to make it easier because they're not able to see everything. So
Does that help you being a senior and having experience?
Yeah, it definitely does.
It was outstanding out there. Like I said, you guys just seem to be the first ones to the ball. And we're going to move our way down here. This is Amber, okay. Boy, the thing that was impressive about what you were able to do was how you could stick handle and get through people. Has that been something you've always been good at, or is it something that you've gotten better as you've been a high school player?
So I've been playing field hockey for about more than 10 years, so I've improved every year. Also, I play club, so it helps more improvement with stick skills and being at practice every day and showing up.
And talk about the stick skills on, I know you play on grass, I'm sure in club you've played on a lot of turf. What's the difference for you between the both?
So going from turf to grass is definitely very hard because grass is so much thicker and turf so much more smoother. You just have to get down lower, bend your knees, and really just work the ball.
Well, you were able to do that, and walk us through the go-ahead goal where I believe you hit it and Caitlin, you knocked it in. Talk about what went on in that play.
So it was actually supposed to be a blue. It was supposed to be a straight shot for me, but it had went down. So then I just took the shot, and Caitlin was, thank goodness, just standing there, just threw her stick out, and it just went in.
Were you putting it on net, or did you think Caitlin was going to be there, that you just fired away at it?
I was trying to aim it on net, but it came right off, and Caitlin was just luckily there and got it in.
Yeah, well, when things are going good, stuff like that works out. And then we'll go right to Caitlin right here after that. Nice little segue. Caitlin, I know you obviously had the game winner off the tip. We'll get to that in a second. But, boy, I mean, you were battled on both ends. It's got to feel good as a senior being able to get this win. And in a little bit dramatic fashion, talk about what went on at the end when you guys were defending. They had opportunities.
I think just because I don't know, having the game winner was I didn't really think about it that much, but it kind of got us all kind of hyped because we were tied. We knew we could probably it was still winnable. It was a winnable game. We were all in it, and it felt good, especially now winning. It was our last home game, so I know it feels special for all of us. And I think just I was doing my part, and I was just being there, doing whatever I could back and forth and helping out, doing good passing and letting us work together and score.
Now we'll get to the fun part, the game winner. Okay, we got Amber's perspective on it. What was your perspective?
I don't want to say I was in the right place at the right time, but I was. She said that for you. Yeah, I was there. I had my stick in the right position. I saw Amber. I knew the play, and I knew I could tip it right in. I knew the goalie was out, and I knew I had a chance to get it in.
Impressive hand-eye coordination, because a ball in the air like that and redirecting it, it was. You'll see it on the highlights when we showed it over and over again.
Yeah, it wasn't really. I don't know. I think it's just after being drills, doing stuff, always practicing deflections. It was just good to. Oh, they're showing it. Oh, okay. Yeah. Sorry. No, I think it was just. I think practice and just knowing, if the ball is lifted in the air, you got to get your stick there and just get a touch on it, no matter where it's at, to see if it goes in.
Well, I'm glad it worked out for you guys, and you in particular, Caitlin. We'll look at it again here. Any thoughts about watching this? Yeah,
there I am. No, I think it was a good play. I think it worked out good. So. Yeah,
well, that's great. That's awesome, and couldn't be happier for you guys. Maddie here, and other seniors are working our way down. You had a lot. There was a lot of plays we looked at you where the ball was going out, but you were able to kind of keep it in, circle around. Is that one of your roles on the team?
Yeah, I'm able to pull right, save it from sideline, and do a good roll so I can keep it in and get
You're being harassed like a good teammate always does.
And get it up so we can have that scoring opportunity.
And we talked about you guys, how you took this. Did you gradually get a sense that West Deptford was starting to get frustrated? Talk a little bit about that.
Yeah, you could definitely tell they were getting frustrated, and we were stepping it up, and they weren't
like nothing was going their way, so they were getting frustrated with us, but we kept composure and we stayed with our like how we play, and we pulled through in the end.
And when seeing a team like that with the record get frustrated, did that give you that much more confidence?
Yeah, it motivated me. I hope it motivated you guys to to like keep going forward, that we're beating like a really good team, and like we're able to do that, and they were getting frustrated with us, but we pulled through and we were able to get that dub.
Absolutely, yeah. Sure.
I also wanted to say that we kind of knew where the timing was, and we know that as they were getting frustrated, we had time to like recollect ourselves, whatever the word is. And whatever. Yeah. We kind of saw. We looked at the field. I know Amber, when she was taking the hits, we kind of saw the time going down. We took our time, wasted the time on the clock because they had a chance to score, and we were just letting it happen. So we had a good chance to like see the field and get it up the field.
That's accurate, because it was, and we weren't sure when we thought the game was over, but then I guess you get more chances, right? Until you clear it out.
After you get a corner, like once the whistle goes over, you have to finish the corner out, and then if there's another foul inside the corner, you have to keep replaying until like the ball's officially out of the circle.
We know now. John and I could have used the information about 15 minutes ago. But and we'll work our way down. Thank you very much for that. And it had to be, obviously you're frustrated. First interview.
Yeah. My name is Izzy.
Izzy, you're frustrated with being out with an injury, but boy, it had to be exciting for you, and I guess even nerve-wracking for you being on the sidelines watching all this transpire. Talk a little bit about that.
Definitely kept my adrenaline pumping, I'll tell you that. Definitely offense game for us, like half the time, and then it was like kind of going back and forth. They all did very well, I was cheering for them. The passes were like right to the other teammates, and they were all coming together as a team. So
and watching everything go on, we talked to a couple of your defenders, and talked about how their perspective from seeing everything. What was your perspective on how this game turned around from just watching it, and from the difference between the first half and the second half?
The first half, obviously West Deptford, since they got their first goal, they were more pumped up, and we didn't let that get to our heads that much. But obviously as the game went on, we got more pumped up because we knew that after that first goal that we had, it was 1-1.
For you, it seemed like the girls got a feeling like, hey, we can really do this.
Yeah, like they were definitely pushing themselves harder. I could tell, like with the energy on the field, the talking more, helping each other out, definitely made a big difference. So, yeah.
Well, again, you're probably frustrated, but this has got to make you feel good seeing this.
Definitely. I love cheering them on. I'm not gonna sit there and be a little pouty face on the sideline, but
you're a good teammate.
Yeah. So it's definitely an experience to watch them, but so.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
That's good. And we'll go, Coach. Boy, I know it's obviously been a frustrating year for you. Talk about your just general feeling right now about what your team's been able to do here today.
Yeah, this is a great win for them. They've worked really hard all season. One of our kind of mottos for the season has been to play 4 full quarters. We just take it 1 quarter at a time, and we focus on the basics. We focus on those things we know how to do well. We focus on what do we need to do better in this exact quarter, and that's what we buckle down and focus on. And they did that today. Quarter to quarter, they improved exactly on those things that we talked about, and so this is a good win for them. They earned it.
And you went quarter to quarter. Obviously, the first quarter was tough. What did you say to the girls after the break after the first quarter?
We picked out a couple little things to focus on, but overall we say back to basics. Play with composure. That's another word that we use constantly. You heard some of the girls say it today. Just take a breath, play with confidence and composure. Do the things that we have practiced because you can do them and you can do them well, and that's what we did, and they were able to recollect themselves, like they said, and put it together.
You talk about basic things. Again, from our standpoint, we're basic because we don't know anything other than the basics. It seemed like the confidence led to winning a lot of the one-on-one battles. Talk about how satisfying that is as a coach.
I mean, that's great. We actually spend a lot of time in practice on those one-on-ones. We talk about how to position our bodies. Where do our feet go? Where do our hands go? Where do we put the ball? So all of that time in practice paid off for them. We talk about those 50-50 balls, which is where it's in open space. It's no one's ball yet. It's our goal to be the team that gets all of those balls first, and they really worked on that today too.
And it's funny, you know, I'm going to cross over to soccer, and that's one of the things coaches always say, key, win the 50-50 balls, and it worked out great for you today. Is this a win that you feel like, obviously it's been a tough year with numbers, that you can put your hand on and just tell your kids, hey, stick with the program, this can really happen?
Absolutely. I mean, today is evidence of these girls right here and the rest of the team just putting all of those little things together that we spend so much time on, and using that teamwork, personality, that atmosphere that we have, and they just put every piece together today. So that win, it proves to them, I hope, that it does work what we're doing, and they earned every bit of it today.
Absolutely. And you have a former player here, Brittany Morrell. What is your role here out with the team as a former outstanding player?
I think that
You can turn around to the camera.
I just try to help Coach Jay and use my skills that I know and that I played in college to put them into the field with Sterling.
Now I'm going to ask you just a point-blank question. I wasn't sure if you were part of us asking them, keep you out of the sun. Do you have any idea when the last time was that Sterling had beaten West Deptford?
Oh, I have no clue. It's been a while. And so this is really exciting.
And in your time here, what's the closest you guys had come to beating them? Was there any memorable games where you came just short? Or?
I don't think so. It's always been a big number, 6-0. Yeah, it's been tough. It really has been tough.
Well, what was your general feeling as this was taking place, as it got down to the third quarter, fourth quarter?
Kind of lost at words. I was kind of shocked that this actually happened, but you guys did a great job, and you earned it. So.
They absolutely did. Well, ladies, we couldn't be happier for you. Just an outstanding job. You know, in all the games that we do here, one of the more memorable games, no doubt about it. And congratulations. Best of luck the rest of the way. And thanks again for coming on with us, ladies. Okay. Have a good one. Okay. Yep. United. Okay. So that'll do it. Just a great job by the ladies, and we appreciate them coming on and sharing their thoughts about this historic upset. I mean, there wasn't a whole lot of people out here to witness this, because this was improbable, unexpected. There were two of the big words I could come up with. But and again, I can't say enough about not only the team here, but the great job our camera people did in getting a lot of those shots, a lot of the replays. Caitlin O'Keefe's game-winning goal, we saw that from a number of different angles. So outstanding for our tech crew and what they were able to do. For John Hallwood, the entire tech crew, Mr. K, I'm Mr. Schultz. We'll see you next time on Channel 19.